Magandang umaga, magandang hapon at magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat. Ito po ang inyong lingkod, si JomarX. And today, we'll be repairing another Bohan MPX. This is the Mosfet version. See, it has a different trigger because it has a Mosfet. It has no real hardness when it comes to triggering because it has a mechanical micro switch for a switch. So, as usual, when trying broken units, always have an watt meter to see if how it performs, and always a fuse. This is 25 amps, and we will connect it to my new power supply. It's off camera, so no problem with testing. And should how to turn this on? Click, 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 click. There, 12 volts. It's eating only. Let's see. Let's move it lang here. So it's visible. 3, 2, 1. See? It died. Automatic. My power supply tripped. And I don't know if you heard it. There was a small sound. It means this is shorted. But it was too fast. My sensor, my power supply was able to detect it, but the fuse did not burn. That's why I like this one. It's faster because in that split second, it could burn your unit. Fuse takes a few milliseconds to burn. See, it didn't even register it. So, first we disassemble it to the basic part. And I will do that off camera. Be right back. Okay, after disassembling and checking the parts, what happened is that it really burned. See, these are burn marks. Check, check. Transition camera, no. See, this is the battery burned because the Mosfet shorted out. See, this is the set, focus, low focus. There, see, there. It is burned. It burned so much that it unsoldered the motor terminals. I cannot see the water damage and shorted. So I need to find a replacement for these parts. Unfortunately, I do not have the time to look for different parts. This will be included in the Mosfet repair. But unfortunately, I do not have time and resources for that one. So we will use, where are you? Ta-da! LTP Mosfet from HGA, Sir Patrick. Yes, probably, oh, I forgot this piston body. I have to check that also. Okay. Ta-da! Which is probably compatible. I'm going to install it this up screen and then we'll see. Hope it will be better. Anywho, let's see later. Okay, after 200 years, I was able to remove this already. Focus, see. You can see it's burned really bad. Oh, this unit was from Brother Miguel Mendiola. Shout out to him. He made this video possible. Thanks to him. And the LTP Mosfet. See? it's quite nice. It has bigger than usual MOSFET, not unlike the ones that uses an SND type. Really different. And my only gripe, but this is only for this specific, is that since this is front wired, the wiring from this MOSFET is rear wired. So I have to see, this is the motor going to the rear, but I have to cut it here because there's a junction here going to the power. So I have to reuse the old wire here going out to the original wiring, and also that one. I also removed the battery terminal. I also included the, I don't know if it's visible here, there, see, this is the insulator, so that the probability of it doing some short circuit is lessened. So now I'm going to try. First things first is that whenever you have a new MOSFET and it's a digital one, you need to always use a fuse. Well, in my case, I have a digital power supply, 12 volts, and make sure there's also a fuse. Connect the motor. This is an ETU type, digital type, so it needs to have a motor to move. So let's connect. Oh, overcurrent protection. Sorry, I forgot to remove that one. Reset. Overcurrent. 12 volts. See, there was a light. The on vibration means that it worked. So need to hold the motor because it will move. Then try. It's giving an error message because it should be seeing this one. This is the cutoff lever. Should have spin cutoff, but it hit the error message because it's nothing is holding it. But the sensor is moving correctly, so that's fine. Now I'm going to assemble this one with the gears. So now, it will accept it properly. Again, dramatic pose. Okay, so now we have assembled it. And before connecting it to the whole unit, you need to first try it with the lower motor first and half gearbox. Why? Because if you made a mistake, oops, it almost fell down, power supply. If you made a mistake somewhere, you will have to reassemble everything. So this is the easiest part. It's a additional test, but it works. So let's okay, 12 volts. Then let's try green. Oh, nice. Full auto. 3.5 amps, full auto, only motor. It's good. It works. Now we assemble the whole unit. Again, be right back. Okay, so half motor. You can test a split gearbox by inserting this pin, connecting it there. Oh, there's burn damage. Then let's try again. When trying, fuse, very good battery. Then trial. Save. Tires in safe. Little bit that later. Semi. Pull auto. Good. It works. And assemble it more. The reason why this stopped working is that because the original Mosfet has... Where are you, original Mosfet? Okay. The reason why this lost semi is that this Mosfet uses... This pen. Focus. This is a semi. So basically, if this is detached, it's safe. I mean, if this is depressed, or only this is depressed, this is unpressed, it will go safe. And this is used as a dual sensor. But unfortunately, oops, this unit, I mean this MOSFET, the LTP MOSFET, doesn't have that feature. So I have no more safety. But that's not a problem. So I'm going to assemble everything, put some gels, and let's see if it will fire. Okay, so I almost forgot this part. This is checking what's the wattage use of this one. First, see the 0.01 amps usage. That's the MOSFET itself. So it has a 0.16 amperes doing nothing. So if you keep your battery connected, oh, this screen also uses something. So it will slowly drain the battery, but it's still charged at 11.7. Let's try semi. 16 amps. Then full auto. As you can see, full auto is 8 amps, but there's a slight startup spike. So that is the reason why you burn MOSFETs. That spike on brush motors, or if you have a very heavy spring. So, ugh, that's life. Now, I will totally assemble this one for the trial using gels. Be right back. Okay, after assembling everything and doing some test fire, I can safely say that it already works. And it looks, it looks so nice. Okay. With the drum mag, ample ammo. My only problem is that I need external battery pack. It's still printing, so it will be nicer. Okay. It has a green laser. It's nice. And red laser. Looks so cool. Okay, and I can say that the LTP MOSFET, it's a good replacement MOSFET for this one. I'm not so sure yet regarding how better it is than the usual MOSFETs. The, what do you call that one? The Star River, the very common ones. The Star River or the LTP is better. Well, the mechanical switch, the common, that's not a tactile switch, it's a limit switch that they use as a mechanical switch is much better than the conventional micro switch, like this one. Where's the camera? Yes. I do not like this one because if it breaks, it's hard to find the part. Not unlike the mechanical switch, it's very common. So overall, this has now been fixed. The LTP MOSFET works quite well. so far on this unit. I'll be using this for a while. I don't know when I can play again, but if there's a chance, I'll use this one as a test run on how efficient that MOSFET is. But so far, it's fine. Anywho, if you have any comments, suggestions, violent reactions, do not hesitate to put it down in the comment section down below. And I'll answer it as soon as possible. Sa muli, paalam! Ching!